Welcome back, everyone. Dyno Joe here. Today we got Ms500i build. Saw came in, already had the Egan straight shot, already had the Egan air filter. So, we got the baseline runs. We'll tear it down, full machine work, full porting, and then we'll see what kind of gains we get. So, saw on the bench, MS400, that one's coming up, don't worry. But I forgot to film this intro before I shipped back the 500i. Alright, here's 500i. This one's running the Egan air filter setup. West Coast saws clutch cover. Straight shot front cover. So I got the muffler pulled off. We'll open up this baffle on the inside. We'll finish tearing this down. The handle off. Alright, get the handle out of the way. Pull the filter housing off. Throttle body just pops off. Take the spacer ring out. Take the plug boot off. Undo the blue plug and the black plug. Pull this out of the housing. Push the boot through. Pull the fuel line off. Alright, get all these lines unhooked. Fuel, impulse, purge. And then it's ready to split. Comes apart like so. Set the tank over here. Take the recoil off. Now to get a good read on your timing wheel, you need to pull the flywheel off. These have a real strong magnet for the generator to run the injector. You can see how notchy that is. So we'll pull the flywheel. Then cylinder will be ready to come off. Alright, take this one Torx out up here. This black plastic piece is actually what clamps the intake boot on. Undo your wire from the loom, take that Torx out. Got to unhook the wire here. A little T10. Finish undoing the wiring looms. Put our screw in so we don't lose it. Now we can pull the cylinder off. Look at that. Beautiful. Pull the clamp off. Pull this plastic off the intake boot. And then we'll be able to get to the injector assembly. Take this top bolt off. And that'll pull off, and you can pull the boot off right with it. That's it. That's the injector assembly. Straight shot down into the intake. Fuel injector sits right here. Shoots straight in. The hole is the fuel injector. Straight shot down. Looking at the cylinder, it just looks like a conventional intake port. No strato on these. filter, a nice wide intake port. These run a lot of duration. So do the machine work, lay out the porting, and get it finished up. It's matched to the case with the piston down. With the piston down, it's pretty tight there, so everything has to come up and through the transfer tunnel. That's what's hiding under the piston. This drum pulled off. And there we go. 1/500i in pieces. Here's the finished 500i. Raise, widen the exhaust, raise the uppers. This already has a lot of intake, didn't touch the intake. Took 40 thousandths out of the squish band, and we landed at 87 on the intake, 101 on the exhaust, 122 on the transfers. So we'll take the degree wheel off, get this stuck down, drop the cylinder bolts in, give it a little wiggle, and tighten it up. Hook these wires. Remember to hook up all your hoses. Make sure to route all your wires back where they were. Yeah, these really aren't too bad. Just have to remember where all the wires go. Only a handful of plugs after you've done a few of them. It's a whole lot easier. Before you put the screws back in for the bar, make sure to put the machine screw in and this little limiter. Goes in this hole here. Get that started. It's a whole lot easier to put in right now. Put the butterfly back on. Hook it up to the throttle rod. Recoil back on. Alright, here's how I open up the mufflers. Just open up that baffle. Let it breathe more. This one's already got a straight shot going on it. So don't need a lot more. Alright. So remember, these all get a washer in this lower left corner. Don't know what it is? That's where the washer goes. Alright, this is running the Egan air filter. That put on. Find the drive tang, line it up. Right there. You can hear it ting a little bit. 387 sprocket. Add some fuel. Make sure it fires up. Alright, here's the finished 500i. Has some green plastic coat on the recoil. Covers are dyed. Egan straight shot. The billet West Coast saws cover. And the Egan air filter. So, fully ported. Ready to hit the dyno. And I do want to let everybody know, if you visit the website, there are a few spots available for porting. Now that we're getting into the swing of things, moving some saws through, Availabilities are opening up. So just check out the calendar on the website, www.worksaws.com, if you want to have your saw built. Thanks a lot, everybody. All right, here's the ported 500i. This one came in with the straight shot. Already had the Egan air filter. Numbers in the box. Taken at 9,300. We didn't push this very hard. We're not looking for a bunch of high RPM. We want a nice usable work saw. Stock, 7.18 horse. Ported, 8.56. It's a nice healthy gain. You can see pretty much a gain over the entire range. Overall, not too bad. Hope you enjoy.